What's up? Sorry, I'm. Oh. What's today? My head. My head is hanging out with all of you. With all of you. Hey Liliana, how are you doing tonight, friend? How are you? Trying to get my camera all situated. Oh gosh. I want to zoom in. Zoom out. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. What am I doing tonight? We're just messing around with the Rubik's Cube because I don't have the energy to do Rubik art. So we're going to cube instead. Because why not? Why not? You know, let's see how bad I am with a cube. That's never been a bad idea. Okay, ready? Ah, goodness. 58 seconds. 58. 567. I'm going to flip my camera so that y'all can actually see the... Well, if it'll let me flip my camera, could I do that on here? I don't know if it gives me the option to flip. You would think it would. Maybe not. Hey, Aspen, how are you? 58 seconds. Not bad for a first solve of the night. Not bad for a first solve. Let's see how we're doing. How's everyone doing tonight? Happy Friday. I hope you know you're loved. Why does that keep getting stuck? I need to put lube in this cube. I'm gonna have to go get the lube tomorrow, and because it's too dry. It's not. What's up, Xavier? How are you doing? I am messing around with my cube. Blue, orange, blue, orange. Okay. Dang it. DNF. Didn't finish. It got stuck and it locked up on me. Bomber. Hey, Mr. Fox. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Let's try this again. Ah! Goodness. This cube is starting to tick me off. I butchered it. Good Lord. $116. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Woo! Hey, Yasmin, how are you? Thank you. Actually, to actually look at the cube, right? $47 seconds. Let's go. Woo! 47. That's much better. That's probably my second fastest time ever. That is probably my second fastest in a long time. I had 45 seconds, I think, back in June. And then I had 11 seconds years ago, but I'm not nearly that fast anymore. Right now, Ty, I'm using beginner's method, but I am trying to learn CFOP because I know it's faster. I know I could be sub 30 if I knew beginner's method. I just don't. So, one day. One day. 47 seconds again. 47 again. Woo! Let's go. 47. Let's get under that 45. That 45 is where I want to be, because that's my fastest time recently was 45 with beginner's method. The fact that I did 47 2 times in a row with beginner's method is pretty impressive. Frost, my record is 11 seconds, but that was like 12 years ago. I'm not that fast anymore. I'm using beginner's method, Cuber FR. I'm in the process of learning CFOP. I just haven't had enough time. Like I know cross and I know F2L, but memorizing the OLL and PLL cases is taking time. But yeah, I have 2 more seconds and I'll be below 45. Like 2 more. Let's shave 2 more seconds off. I know I could do it if I was doing CFOP, but okay. 53. 53, guys. Okay. I look like a theater teacher. You know, you're not the first person to tell me that. You may have told me that before, actually. You never sent the notification. It's all good. Extra, it happens. I need to put lubricant in my cube. If I had lube in here, the cube I would probably be able to solve it faster. But I'm too lazy to go upstairs and get my lubricant. Okay. 3 times I've been compared to someone. Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard it. I've heard it at least twice, but maybe more than that. I don't know. Okay, and then red's there. Okay. Good Lord. What the heck? This was a bad scramble. Good Lord. Oh. Yeah, I'm not. This is not. This was bad. This one. Wow, I'm getting really bad turns on this. Good Lord. This is probably one of the worst scrambles I've done in a while. I got tied up at least twice on a minute 25. Minute 25. I got tied up twice on second layer and once or twice on top layer. Like, that was crazy. I'm usually not that bad. Goodness. Oh, nice podcast. My Irish, honestly, I'm not sure. Thank you, Raz. I appreciate it. I usually make Rubik's Cube art, but I wasn't filling up to making art tonight, Raz. So yeah, we do speed cubing as well, but my 500 cube dog is on the floor right now. If I wasn't charging my phone, I would show it to you so that you can see what I normally do with Rubik's Cubes. Actually, let me just do it anyways. Because why not? Why not? Let me straighten it out. Let me get it up on the wall so that it... Okay, here. Raz. Here's the dog. Excuse the mess of my office, but I made that dog out of 500 Rubik's Cubes. So, every 3x3 set of pixels is a mini Rubik's Cube. And it turns into the dog. Again, excuse the mess. So, excuse the mess. So yeah, that's normally what I do with Rubik's Cubes. And then, when I'm not up to spending 6 hours making a Rubik art, I do speed cubing instead. Thank you, Raz. I'm glad you like it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. It's the third time in the last week that I've jacked the cube on a turn. Good Lord, people. It shouldn't be that complicated. But apparently it is. Alright, hold on. Let me make sure that it's in a solvable state, and then we'll redo the timer. Because that annoys the crap out of me. Which means I probably need to tighten the cube a little bit more so that it doesn't have a chance to do that. But honestly, if I had lubricant, it probably wouldn't matter. I'm just too lazy to go upstairs to get the lubricant to fix the cube. Yeah, we popped. So I gotta fix it now. So I put the piece back in, but I'm not sure 100% if I put it in correctly. So I guess we're gonna find out here in just a minute. I think I did. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Hold on. Yeah, I think we're all right. Yep, we're good. And I'm going to tell you, that was a really good scramble, too. Because I already had the whole cross planned out before I even went. That could have been a 45-second stop had I not popped. Do you want out, bud? Yeah. Come on. Oh. That could have been a 40. It could have been a sub 45 had I not popped, but whatever. You would airdrop your loot, but you have Android. I got you, Frost. No, I have some upstairs. I just don't want to go up there to get it. I'm too tired. I almost didn't go live tonight, but I was like, you know what? I need to go live for the people. The people want to see me. And it's Friday night. Y'all need some entertainment. So here I am, making content for us peoples. Are you thanking me for going live? Is that what's happening here, Frost? 48. 48. That's 3 sub 50 solves tonight. 3 sub 50s. You're thanking for the live. I got you. Can I solve all my Rubik's Cubes? The 3x3 is the main one I know how to solve. Like, all my other ones, like, I want to learn, but I just, honestly, I don't have the time. I'm trying to build my Rubik art business. And so I don't even have enough time to finish learning CFOP. Like, I want to finish learning CFOP, but between having a full-time job and trying to keep up with making content for this channel, I don't have time to learn. Speed cubing is probably going to have to be something that I'll have to wait until I'm doing Rubik art full-time and I don't have my 40-hour-a-week job. Because my 40-hour-a-week job is what keeps me busy, needless to say. Let's try this. Reset. $55 was my best time, 11 seconds, Vincent, but that was like 12 years ago. I am not near that fast anymore. I put the cube down for over a decade and just picked it back up less than a year ago. So I'm still, in my opinion, rusty compared to what I was. I'm trying to relearn CFOP, and that's beating my butt. I'm not as quick as I was in my younger age. Not as quick as I was in my younger age. But okay. Let's have a look. 'Cause I can already tell this is gonna be slower. Cause my hands are not moving that fast. Ugh. One minute, 9 seconds. 1 minute, 9 seconds. I knew that was going to be slower. I didn't have a good cross. My cross at the beginning messed me up because it was in a weird spot. Where's my mouse? Mousy, where are you? Why aren't you moving? Probably because this darn thing died again. Probably because my new mouse died again. I'll charge that so that it's Okay, so have fun, Vincent. See you later. You're learning CFOP. CFOP's a lot of fun. CFOP is a lot of. Yeah, the words are not working. But yeah, I like speed cubing. It's fun. It's just not as it's not as lucrative as Rubik art. I can actually make money off Rubik art. I'm not fast enough at the speed cube to make money off of it. Welcome back, Roy. Hey, Chris. How are you? Chris Bees. Hey, Frost. What was the question? Yeah, I want to learn CFOP. I really do. I know cross and I know F2L, but OLL and PLL, the memory commitment is pretty intense. I'm trying to do 2-look OLL and 2-look PLL, but between my full-time job and trying to make Rubik art content for this channel and open my store and work on my membership, like I've got a million other things going on right now that speed cubing is definitely bottom of the totem pole. My hope is like once I get the cubing art business going, like I get to a point where it's doing solid, like I may even be able to do the cube art full time, then I'll probably circle back around and actually finish learning CFOP so I can get my sub 30. Because I want my sub 30. I really do. Like, I know that I can't quite get sub 30 with beginner's method. I mean, it's just not, I mean, it's possible, but it would be hard. I would be a much better off getting a sub 30 with CFOP. I have gotten sub 45 with beginner's method. I actually had 3 solves earlier tonight that were sub 50. I had 2 47s and a 48. So, I mean, I could get I've gotten sub 45, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get any faster without CFOP. With beginners, your best is 28. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. You definitely can get a sub 30 with beginner's method, but you gotta, like, first, you have to be fast. And second, you have to get a really good scramble. I mean, your pieces have to line up perfectly. You can't have any of these, like, you have to run the algorithm twice because a piece is in the wrong place. And, like, there's a lot of that with beginner's method. Not so much with CFOP. Although CFOP does have some of that in F2L, where, like, your bottom pieces can be, but it's easy to pull them up and reposition them. With beginner's method, you have to do a full-blown algorithm, and that causes issues. But yeah, if you're doing CFOP, OLL, and PLL, all of the possible iterations of that already have an algorithm, and so you don't have to worry about doing an algorithm twice. The only place you have to worry about that is with F2L, and honestly, it doesn't happen that much. You were free. Yeah, I was gonna say, Vince, if you got a 28 on beginners, dude, you were booking it. You were booking it. You were moving, my friend. What's up, Roy? Aw, Roy, I'm not surprised. He's your boyfriend. Of course he's gonna ask you to be his Valentine. Is y'all dating? What are y'all gonna do? Send virtual flowers to each other? How's that work when y'all are, like, if I remember correctly, in 2 separate countries? What's my opinion on LGBTQ? People deserve to be happy. I mean, I don't fully get it. I don't fully support it, but If that's what makes you happy, more power to you. Like, that's my opinion on it. I don't think it's right, but you do you. I'm going to love you regardless. I'm going to love you. Hey, Goofy, how are you? W guy? What am I going to W for? What am I getting a W for? Can I show the steps to solve the bottom? You're talking about, like, the first layer? Be happy. Hey, I'm all about people being happy. Oh, I'm a Christian too, Frost. I'm 100% a Christian, but I'm a pretty firm believer in separation of state, separation of church and state. I think that I don't think that we should be forcing our beliefs on people that don't believe in them. I mean, that's their choice. I'm still going to let them know they're loved, they're cared about. Yeah, I may not 100% agree with you, but that doesn't mean I have the right to stop you from doing what you want to do. That's my stance on it. It's not my place. What they decide to do is between them and God. You're going to go live? Nice. You are loved. Well, like I've always said, Frost, you are loved. Like, quite literally, everyone's loved, regardless of your gender identity, your sexual preference, your religion, your skin color, your gender. Like, none of that matters. At the end of the day, you're a human being and you deserve to be loved. That's the entire reason I started the Know That You Are Loved movement. Because in high school and even in college, I was picked on for my size. And I felt for the longest time like I wasn't loved because that's what I was being told by the people that were bullying me. And I decided that that's the worst feeling in the world and that I did not want anyone else to ever feel that way. And so my entire mission in life is to let everybody know that they are loved. Because you never know. The stranger that you meet tomorrow, they may need to know that they're loved. I've had people that have come into my live streams and I've told them that they are loved. I have gotten messages after my live streams of people saying that they were going to take their own life, but they ended up in my live stream and I told them that they were loved and they decided not to go through with it. That's enough of a reason for me to make sure that I tell everybody that they're loved. Even if I save one life. Even if I save one life, it's worth it. Am I Chinese? Yes. Yin yang. No, I'm just kidding. I'm white. Definitely. Definitely. I do have squinty eyes, though. Definitely have the squinty eyes. I'm loved by everybody this week. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it. I did save lives, Frost, and I'm proud of that. Do I have a certain religion? Yes, I am Christian. I was raised in the Baptist church, but now I'm non-denominational. I do not have a denomination. I think denominations are dumb. I'm more about the relationship than the religion. I'm more about my relationship with Christ and doing what Christ taught in the Bible than adhering to a religion. God made it very clear in John 13:34 when he was talking to his disciples. He said, love others as I have loved you. He did not say, love others that agree with your same stance in politics, or love others that are the same skin color as you. He didn't say any of that. He said, love others as I have loved you. It's that clear. Like, the whole mentality of us sitting here and acting like your skin color matters, your gender matters, your sexual orientation matters, who you love matters. None of that matters. So you're a human being. You deserve to be loved. It's that simple. Like, come on, people. Do I go to church? Yes, I do go to church. I'm very involved in my church. I run the live stream for my church a lot, and I volunteer quite a bit. You don't understand my language? I'll give you a thumbs up anyways. Thumbs up for you, friend. You have a live stream idea? What do you got, Goofy? What you got? For real, Jesus is your path, regardless if someone wants you to quit. Always pray. Here's the thing. I'm always gonna follow the teachings of Jesus. I'm not going to follow the teachings of man. I'm not about that. Again, I'm in it for the relationship with Christ, not the religion. I could care less about the religion. I care about the relationship with Jesus. You're a great person, Kyle. You saved people from taking their own life, so thank you, Spikes. I did. I appreciate that, bud. But yeah, I just want you all to know that y'all are loved, y'all cared about. Like, it's that simple. I mean, it doesn't have to be any harder than that. It doesn't have to be any harder than me saying, hey, I care about you as a human being, because I do. Simple as that. You should read your Bible on stream. We might do that sometime. I honestly probably need to get better at reading my Bible on my own before I start doing it on live stream. But I will definitely keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, I definitely want everyone to know that they are loved. I mean, that is the number one goal, is to let people know that they're loved, that they're cared about, and there's somebody that thought about them today. That's what we here for. That's what we here for. I would have to find my Bible, Goofy. I'm not gonna lie. What chapter did you start when reading the Bible? I tried to read the Bible in a year, and I started in Genesis and was just gonna do it in the order that it is in the Bible. I think I made it up to like Numbers and lost traction, because like Deuteronomy, Leviticus, and Numbers are very dry books. They will put you to sleep if you left them. Like, it's rough. It's rough. But I know that Judges is better. It's like if I would have made it through Numbers, because Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. I made it to Deuteronomy. But yeah, I want to get to like Joshua and Judges and 1st and 2nd Samuel, because I know it gets pretty good in there. Astray, what do you mean? What do you define as an interesting cube? I have over 800, so I have quite a few. You're gonna have to give me more than just interesting. I have a twisted 3x3. I also have a mirror cube. Trying to think if I have anything else. I have a phantom cube. I don't like VR, but it gives me a headache, Goofy. Okay, have a good night, Spy Kid. A few is crazy? What do you mean a few is crazy? You could reach New Testament. That's where the goosebumps show up. Yeah, the New Testament gets unreal. And it gets unreal quick. Jesus shows up on the scene and he's like, bro, we ain't playing around. Yeah. But I'll say this, I've been working on this. Have y'all heard of the Greek computer? The Greek computer. Anyone heard of it? So this is a puzzle where you have, I think it's four different wheels. So there's this middle wheel here. There's a middle wheel here. And then there's like a wheel on each level. But you have to turn all of these different edges and make all of the columns equal up to 42. So there's 12 columns, and all 12 columns have to equal 42. Yeah, it says, solving the Greek computer. Turn the dials until each of the 12 columns adds up to 42. It's complicated. Hey, podcast. Welcome in. Hey, Luce. How are you? Or not Luce, Luke. How are you? Yeah, this is called the Greek computer. It's I have never successfully solved it. I have tried. I'm still working on it. I did a bunch of like number crunching, trying to like figure out what numbers were on each dial and like trying to see if I could like identify a pattern with like what numbers were where. And it was proving to be difficult. I'm good at art. Thank you, Goofy. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see here. That's 44. So I'm gonna imagine that because that together equals 33, that only gives us 9 to have somewhere else. So my guess would be that that's probably covered up by a lower value number like that. 26 plus 8 is 34. So then I need 10. So then here, that's too big because that's 40. So let me see, is there another 8 that I can run with? Let's try this. Let's move it over here. So that's 34, 42. Okay. 26, 29, 30, 35, plus the 9 is 44. So that's too much. So then, can I manipulate this to be different? That was 7 was what I wanted. Okay, so let's try a different approach. Let's go to 6. And then try to see if we can find a 9. Hold on, I can look and see if 9 is even an option. It's not. So I can't do that. But I can do, hold on. 6 was what I had, right? 6 was 17 plus, you're good at art, not cubing art, normal art. Well, I don't do normal art. 33, 7, right? Okay, so that's 14, 15, 16. Okay, hold on. 33, 34, 35, 36. That's 44. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay, so 8. Okay, hold on. 33, 34, 35, 36. I need 6 more in order for this to be possible. But I do not have a 6 on that ring. So that foregoes that value. So let's see. Let's move to hold on. No, that's too high. It's definitely. So let's play with this. 21, 9 is 29. No, that's 30. 35. So then I would need a 7 to make this possible. So there's a 7. Okay, so that still doesn't work. And there's only one 7 there. So that option's out. Keys, we're solving the Greek computer. Trying to, and epically failing at it. You finished your missing assignments? That's good, podcast. I'm glad to hear that, bud. Okay, so... $31, right? No, that's 40. Good Lord. $26, 32. So this would need to be 10. I don't know if I have a way to make that 10. Nope, I do not. So that's not gonna work. Hmm. Guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'm tired, and that's why I'm not doing art tonight. But I'm definitely going to do art tomorrow. Probably sometime during the day, because I currently don't have any art lined up to post. So I'll either do art during the day, or I'll make some sort of a announcement about the launch of the shop coming. Keith, are you going to put your Uncrustable in the air fryer again? Is that what you're going to do? It's part of the Air Force. Oh, Keith, I didn't know you were in the reserves. So that's what you're working on until March. Is you're doing training for the Air Force? You're eating those cold? Nice. Gaming? How dare you? Okay, well, guys, I love y'all. I'm not in the Air Force, Kyle. Frost is talking about air. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought you were saying you're in the reserves. I'm following you. Got it. Got it. My bad. That's what I get for reading one sentence and thinking something else. Well, anyways, guys, I am going to get off. I'm going to go get ready for bed because I'm tired. I didn't sleep well last night, and work has been kind of hectic the last couple of days because I'm trying to catch up on some stuff. But yeah, I hope to be back tomorrow night. And as always, I hope you guys know that y'all are loved. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, guys.